This is part 2 of my segment of the right to die law that's in effect right now. It's going, globally, nationwide, pretty controversial, and I'm going to discuss the topic of death and what I think about death is, and what I think it's good for, what death is good for. And a lot of people suffer out there, I know, and like I said in my last video, we need to come up with cures, and death is a good thing too, in a sense, and I'm gonna get there. Don't worry, I'm gonna get there. Death is a good thing because it's a relief. It is. You're sitting there in pain, and you're suffering, and it's a good thing. It's like, it's just one of those things. It's hard to explain. We can't figure it out. We can't figure out why people die, but just imagine if we couldn't. If there's people out there that are mentally sick and physically sick to the point of, no return. It's just, and there's a lot of suffering people out there, but we should not stop the cure. We should not stop the cure for mentally ill patients, and we shouldn't stop the cure for physically ill patients. It's just, that's what it is. And another thing I wanted to discuss to you about is we should celebrate life. Life is the pursuit of happiness. It's joy. It's peace. It's beautiful. Life is firing with its beauty like a chariot of God, coming from the ashes of despair. It's just, life is just so beautiful. It's firing. It's so beautiful. It's all around us. It's everything. It's just, and we should promote life. And that's the thing. If you do lose someone, or another life is born. So that's what it's called. It's called the circle of life. If you want to read up on the circle of life, look it up in the Webster's dictionary. But that's what it is. The circle of life is beautiful. I mean, so if a life is lost, a life is gained, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a thing we should celebrate around the world and in our nation and in our capital. So that's just my initial thoughts on the right to die law that's in effect across the world, across the globe, locally and publicly. Thank you, and if you have any thoughts about this process, please leave your comments in the comments section, and remember to like my video.